Ladies and gentlemen, Tactical Advance here, and welcome back to some more DayZ, clearly. Now, a new mod for DayZ, DayZ 1944. The 1944 Invasion 1944 mod has actually been out for some time, and I have played it. Played it a few times. It is very, very hard. But now it's been ported over to DayZ. Now, to be honest, I would have sort of expected to see a new map, because the 1944 Invasion runs on a totally different map. It's like smaller maps, probably going to be more like PvP really, because the maps are quite small. Now, so the daft thing is really, you're using 1944 weapons, you're wearing 1944 clothes, but the buildings are this century, if you know what I mean. So it does seem a little bit daft, but I mean, I know that the modders who've made this one have ported it over are actually working on using the 1944 map. It's just a shame that they didn't probably wait a little bit longer and actually launch it with the right map. Yeah, that's the tree. So I'm going to have a bit of ganders around anyway. See what we can see. Now, obviously the advantage is here is we don't have any high-powered weapons, so I'm not expecting to get sniped from here. Does look relatively quiet, doesn't it? There's only a red building there really that I really actually probably want to go in. I can go in the petrol station, I suppose. Now, because I'm a fresh spawn, Rambo is going to come into it a little bit. I think I'm just going to go in there gun-ho. There's not any zombies from here, so that sort of give me a bit of a... What I might do is hit the petrol station, through the red building, out the back and into the bushes maybe, into a lot. Lose my walkers. So I'll probably want to get there as quick as I can, because as I say, I know there's no one there at the moment. Now the character models, like I said, a bit of basic equipment there. Got a water bottle, looks like on the back, on the side there. Canteen. I've got a crash helmet. I call it a crash helmet. It's probably really some sort of military hat, isn't it? It's some. I'm sure it's not going to help me against headshots. And that's about it. I've got a pair of boots on, away we go. The walkers are in. So we'll do the drive-by on the petrol station. Actually, there's a little building here you can run over as well, isn't there? Remember rightly. Again, that one. Could go in the front door, out the back door. No, change my mind. It looked like something on the floor there. Could have been a map. Nothing really going to make me want to attempt near death. So, you know, with these new zombies, they're you don't want to be hanging about. Oh. I know I've seen it there, but it's like, Jesus, I'm going to have to pick my time here, because once I go in that doorway, you know what's going to happen, don't you? Just get them over here a little bit. And that's me out of here. So, actually, do you know what? I'm really pleased. That's a really good weapon as well. The Enfield. I mean, even in the normal DayZ, I would have had this. Great gun. Obviously, you don't want to be fighting any of the zombies because it makes a ridiculous noise, but... No, we've got nothing up there. Have a look round here to see. You never know, might get a car spawn or something like that. Heat packs. Pretty much the end of the map round there, isn't it? So no point going that way. Yeah, like I said, I mean the terrain is obviously not 1944, is it? We've got a Humvee there. It's definitely not 1944, is it? Chicken. Well, I know there's nothing up here really, so I'm just sort of circling around now. The house is done. How many have I got behind me? There's a few of them. No chance going in here then. I might run past the windows and see if we can see anything. No, I can't see anything there. Right now, I need to lose these zombies. I actually haven't looked in my backpack to see what we start with. What I have noticed is when I picked up the weapon, the menu looks slightly different. You can see at the top there where it says Liam for number 4, Mark 1. That's in white writing now. I think I was in green before, so nothing really that significant, really. I need some bushes to lose these zombies, don't I? I'll actually shoot with the Lee Enfield in a minute, I suppose, if I get that far away. I don't think he's going to give up, is he? How many I got behind me? I can't quite see for some reason. Head's not going that far. Definitely one though, isn't there? There's one. That's not so bad. Might be one in the distance actually. Good line of bushes here, I think I might lose him here. It clearly uses the new sound mod as well, because that didn't normally sound like a Lee Enfield to me, did it? I'm out of breath, so it's very difficult to aim at the moment. That was a terrible shot there. In the leg. He's down. I'll check these guys. He's actually got some ammunition there. Oh, I actually like the sound. I think it sounded quite good actually. It sounded a bit more beefy, didn't it, than the normal we'll leave the tin can. Just in case anyone's following me or heard the shots. I don't want them to see the bodies. So yeah, that was how much let's see how much ammo I got. 2 full rounds, that's pretty much full, and I got a backpack. Nothing in a backpack, but at least you start with a backpack, I suppose. The menu system's alright, but to be honest, I think they shouldn't have bothered with the white skin, man. They should have just left it normal, because it just makes it harder to see your inventory. Now, I don't want to go off track here, I want to head over this way. So yeah, so far, so good. I like the sound, sounds pretty cool. The zombies still, they could have, I don't know how hard it would have been to change that. It seems like making mods for this is, the only thing what actually seems to change is the weapons and the clothing. You see, it seems to be a lot harder to change anything else. Well, I'm making that assumption because with all the mods I'm trying, I'm very rarely seeing something like that dramatic where I think, oh wow, it's amazing. But I suppose the added element of having the sound mod on this one is okay, I suppose. But you could just install the, what is it? SRS mod, whatever it is, the sound mod. There's loads of them available you can get. You can actually update it via 6 updater or launcher, one or the other. But the way I think about, I think if a game's designed to have them sounds, you should you know, someone's developed it like that. That's how you play it. And not only that, if you've been playing DayZ or Wasteland for so long, and then you change the sound pack, it's going to obviously have an impact on your gameplay, because what you were used to is going to be no longer there. You know what I mean? So I know if I hear a gunshot, what gun it is. The problem I'm going to have now is I ain't going to have a bloody clue, am I? So plan is stick to the coastline, hit the major towns. Hopefully not bump into any players along the way. I've got a great gun anyway. Let me just, I want to get my breath back. There's nothing else changed with the gun. It's exactly the same. Looks like this aiming piece here is obviously changed. They've made it white rather than the greeny colour it was. So subtle changes to the actual UI part of it then, I suppose. Now, actually, I don't know actually yet if they've actually placed any new features on the map. This has only been available in 6 Launcher for about a day. It's only just gone live pretty much. And you know what? I did have Commander but got rid of it. And I'll tell you why. Some people prefer Commander, some people don't. But fair dues to 6 Launcher. They always get the latest games way before Commander. Commander is so bloody slow. I had so many problems with Commander. 6 Launcher, I launch the game every time. It always works. There's a new mod there. It's always one click. It's just so much easier. And I think not only that, you pretty much in 6 Launcher now, everything's been added from Wasteland to everything. So it's my personal preference. But as I say, I know there's a lot of Commander fans out there. Anyway, I don't know, I'm rattling on about this, but Lighthouse, pointless going in there because I don't think loot spawns in there. And it looks like late afternoon, the sun. The sun's setting, I'm guessing. It's not sunrise. Sun sets on the west, doesn't it? Probably got that wrong. But I'm still trying to work out how to actually tell. If someone knows, put it in the comments. How do you tell the time? Let me rephrase that. Oh, I've got that totally wrong, guys. I don't even think I've got actually a watch, but how do you calculate northeast or south or west with your watch and the sun? So if you know that, put it in the comments, because it is something I like to know. And many times, I tend to always find a watch but not a compass. So if someone knows that and it's easy to do, and it actually works in the game, let me know, because I'm definitely interested on that one. Now that industrial area, not really major bothered about that. A couple of spare wheels, some flares. There was a plane there for a second. So what we got? No walkers. Sort of spawned right over the end of the map. So this side's not. I didn't really expect it to be that populated. Probably going to be over the other side, and they all inland up Northwest Airfield, I should imagine. Now, is there anything there that is actually worth me going in that town? This is the question. This has always been the question with DayZ, isn't it, really? I mean, do you want to get loads of aggro? No, not really. I'd rather go into if I have to loot, go into a major town, or go into a small building on the outskirts of a small town. It's that way I'm not going to get shot. Let's get a bit closer. Not a massive amount there, is there? I mean, I can see a couple of intervals, but they're naff ones, aren't they? Let me head down this way. I think we're going to come round to the airfield anyway on the opposite side, so we can have a dash in there and see what we can find. Now, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but if you want to go and have a look at Dean Rockets or Dean Hall's his YouTube channel, he's uploaded another video about the DayZ standalone. I think they're working on doing character animation and zombie animation, and he's uploaded a video showing him wearing this, looks like a diving suit, you know, with all the little nodes on it for creating character models and stuff like that. So I guess that's what they're working on. I think what's happened now is, I think the pressure's off now. The fact that they've earned all this money from, they've probably earned, I mean, I was trying to calculate the other day, I mean, if there's 1 million users, and let's just say, right, there was that peak of 1 million people, so we know 1 million people bought the game. If the game is $12.99, well, what, 12 million, you know, it's not rocket science. They've got at least 10, 15 million generated from DayZ on its own. So they've got that money now to spend to make the DayZ release even better. So why? I think Dean made a promise at the early stages when really he didn't know the full scope of the project. He should probably really sort of spent maybe a month, you know, examining what they've got, what they want to achieve, and then sort of gave some dates. But I think on the basis that DayZ was coming out, I know, I think the pressure was on to sort of make some sort of statement on what they had to do next. So I think that's why they made that statement. And the other thing as well, I mean, which is no one's really mentioned actually, which I sort of noted. We all know that ARMA 3 was due out, and we know it is due out pretty much. It was supposed to be due out last year, and it's been delayed, and it was supposed to be due out early this year. But now, I mean, I don't know what you think, but don't you think it's a bit that is a bit of controversy against DayZ, because DayZ's been built in the ARMA 3 engine, but it's using a new part of the ARMA 3 engine, which is something to do with the atmospheric stuff, whatever it is, right? But when they launch ARMA 3, right, that is almost going to be a direct competitor against its own game, which is going to be DayZ. So are they? You see what I mean? So there's a bit of conflict there. So I think what they're probably going, what I would do if I was them, is I would launch one at a time. I would launch the DayZ model first, let people buy the licenses for that, and then maybe a few months down the line, launch the ARMA 3. And I think that's what they're doing. I think there's a lot more to it than what they're letting on at. That's what I reckon anyway. Might be a load of rubbish, but just an observation. I mean, why wouldn't they launch ARMA 3 now? I mean, we're not expecting ARMA 3 to be a sharp tool. It's going to be coming out in beta, you know, and we're just going to everyone roll with all the bugs and until we iron them out. Which is cool. It's not a problem. I am looking forward to it, to be honest with you, because it's just a total overhaul of what we currently got with new maps, and that's exactly what we want from an ARMA point and a DayZ point, really, let's be honest. So I'm looking forward to that as well. So 2 games. I mean, ARMA, do you know what? Everyone was moaning about ARMA 2. Oh, when DayZ come out, oh, you had to buy ARMA 2, Operation Herod, and ARMA 3, and you know, you had to install beta. But look, let's look at it this way. All the games I've ever played, right? ARMA and DayZ, or ARMA itself, is probably one of the best games I've played. I'll tell you why. Okay, there's a lot of bugs in the game, there's a lot of issues. Yeah, there is, totally. But it's one game. But once you buy that one game, inside of that one game, if you include the mods, you've got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of options. I mean, DayZ is just one of them. You've got Wasteland, Invasion 1944, ACE mods, you've got... I mean, I could just go on for absolutely ever how many different mods you can get for this game, which are pretty much full-length games. You know, that... You know, it's a game that... It's a game inside of a game. And I think, you know, it's worth the money. It's worth buying it purely on the basis, even if you didn't... You know, even if you didn't play DayZ, there's so many other games there you can try. It's more about getting the time to try them all out. And I think with the launch of ARMA 3, it's going to be much bigger than ARMA 1 and ARMA 2, and that's on the basis, which is a good thing. Which is it's going to be bigger because of the advertising, the publicity that DayZ's got. So what that means for us as the consumer, it means that people are going to be building more mods for ARMA 3 for us to play. So ARMA 3 is going to be a fantastic purchase for all of us, I think. So I'm really looking forward to that. That's going to be, it's probably one of the anticipated games for me in the past 2 years, really, and I've been following. You go and have a look at the ARMA 3 site and go and watch them videos, and then you sort of look at this and you see what I mean. It's just everything is just that much better. Anyway, I'm chatting away here. I've taken the long route right round because I was just chatting away anyway. I figured that I'm probably better off going this way because I don't want to run out in the open. I'd rather come out in the back of the airfield than pop out on the front, run along the road. No one's going to be out here, I hope. Plus the fact that I've got a good gun here, so... I haven't seen the full inventory of guns neither. I'm going to have to go and check them out at some point when I get time. What's that? A lot of desync as well I'm getting here. It's not good. Now, this 1994 Invasion mod, as per the launch, it's doing okay. There's about 6 servers so far. And I think the only reason like these mods are doing well is because of because of YouTubers. As simple as that, really. It's nothing to do with internet marketing as via physical post. It's to do with your favourite YouTubers, you know, playing these mods, you seeing it, and then you go and playing it, and that's normally the case. Trying to see what that is there. It looks. Is it a fuel tank? Have I gone past the hangars? I'm sure I haven't. Hangars are just down here on the other side of these trees. I'm sure they are. Unless I've gone past them. You could always pop back. I think I might have gone past them, you know. Now, I know this 1944 Invasion is also available in Wasteland, so I've seen a lot of videos for that as well. Ah, they're here, so I want to go around this way. Now, you can fill your water bowls up for these as well, but obviously I haven't got one, so... And I'm assuming this is using the latest DayZ patch as well, so that will mean that you will have to boil the water before you drink it. So a bit of a silence now. Now I don't know actually. I know the gun sounds. Actually, the gun sounds are definitely we know they've changed because I fired the gun earlier. Oh, but I don't know yet if the in-game sounds have changed. I don't think so. Footsteps should be the same, I should imagine. Did he aggro me? Holy shit, you're joking. Couldn't believe that. Zombie upstairs as well. Starting to think that was a bad idea, guys. All for a bloody bandage. Have I got any bandages? Oh, holy shit. There's a gun on the floor there, but it's like, well, I'm not taking that out. There's one up here a minute ago. Holy shit! Oh, swine. I think I'm starting to think the steps might be a bit more safer. What do you reckon? down around here. Holy shit, guys. Shouldn't have fired the Lee Enfield, should I? Uh-oh. Oh. Change your mind. Change your mind. Back upstairs. It's not looking good. Shit. Don't know. Hi, zombie. Hey. Lots of me. I don't think I'm bleeding. Bit of desync. He's got a good gun, guys. I'll have a look in here as well. So, that did not go well. Could be a map. I'm going in there. Bad idea. Weird stuff happened there, didn't they? Didn't actually follow me. I didn't realise. We'll try. So one around the back. Might have to head out for the hills, actually. Car parts. Yeah, might have to head out for the hills. It's the only safest way to get out of here, I think. I actually really want... It looks like he's got some Mark 48 or something, doesn't it? It does, doesn't it? But it looks like he probably died picking up as well. That's it, guys. I'm out of here. There's just too many. So I'll go and jog off into the bushes. I don't want to hang around here too long, because you know what's going to happen. There'll be a player turn up in a minute and they're going to see thousands of zombies running around chasing someone. Plus the fact my blood's about halfway, so no major issue there. I do need a drink, but priority is lose these walkers behind me at the moment, I think. Plus the fact with all the desync, you don't know where the zombies are going to pop out at, do you? Because easy lose them in here, wouldn't I? I need a drink as well. I'm halfway on my bloody drink, so industrial over here, so we head over there. At least in this one, I can actually go in the door, and then, you know, while they walk, because they can't run inside. Holy shit, they're still following me. I'm not firing the gun, because like, I ain't got much ammo left as it is. In fact, I think I've got a couple of shots there. 7 shots. Get out the bush! Oh my god. A slight detour then. So we're playing partial black and white now, which is not great, is it? But hey, it's better than being dead. I had to make a decision there. Not safe, was it? So, God, here we go. Death sentence number 2. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to have to finish that one there anyway. So, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks a lot. Bye now.